Good morning, West Michigan. We're still here on this Friday. Thanks for staying with us here on the free 13 on your side app. I'm Emily, still here with Dave and Amber, and it is looking a bit hazy out there.
Yeah.
This is a live look over the Grand Rapids area. Didn't drive in with a lot of fog like the last couple of days.
You could see the road. It was a nice change.
It was a nice change.
And everybody's going the same speed anyway.
Yeah.
They're all going
I don't care what I can see and what I
15 over.
can't.
So is this just our humidity, Amber?
Yeah,
Okay.
still a little bit of fog out and about, kind of exactly like what we're seeing here, where it's not going to affect the morning commute, but it's something that you can see off in the distance, and it really just demonstrates how muggy it is outside.
Yeah, definitely feeling that mugginess. We'll be feeling some rain showers this weekend too, right?
Yeah, and even more mugginess on top of that. As those systems roll in, it's going to really spike up our dew points and also bring us the return of rain and some thunderstorms.
This morning, a Plainfield Township trustee is now at the center of an online controversy, accused of making an Islamophobic post on social media. That's what you're seeing here. Now, live from our newsroom, here's 13 on your side's Deja Barrett. She's been reporting on this all morning long. Now, Deja, tell us all about this post and the aftermath.
Well, Emily, we spoke directly with the Plainfield Township trustee, Robert Reminga, and he flatly denied making this post.
Thanks, Deja. Reaction now to that alleged post from both Kent County Democrats and Republicans. In a phone call yesterday with the Kent County GOP, a spokesperson telling us the post is disgusting and that it does not represent the Republican Party. Kent County Democrats issuing a statement yesterday saying, quote, "We are outraged by this, and especially if true, that a local government official called for hate crimes against a religious community." Another update this morning on the fallout from the raid on Muskegon Heights City Hall at the end of July. 4 men have now been charged in connection with this multi-state investigation. 2 of them were in court yesterday. 13 on your side's Michael Martin shares whether the judge granted them bond or is making them stay behind bars as this case moves forward.
Javon Brewer and LaKento Smith, both in federal court Thursday, each looking at the possibility of decades behind bars if convicted on all counts.
Now an update on the plane crash in Kalamazoo County, leaving a man and teenager seriously hurt. But Life EMS says they were able to help one of them using a new pre-hospital blood program. Paw Paw troopers responding to the crash in the Vicksburg area around 7 o'clock Wednesday night. The pilot and 13-year-old passenger both found with serious injuries. Life EMS says one of the patients had significant blood loss, and before he was taken to the hospital, they were able to administer a blood transfusion on scene.
Our medics have always had the ability to replace blood loss fluids-wise, but it gets to a certain point with a patient that you need to have actual blood administered because blood's the only thing that, of course, carries oxygen and nutrients to the rest of the body and the vital organs.
Life EMS says they're in their first week and a half of the program and have already used this treatment twice. The NFL season officially kicking off with preseason games around the league last night. The Cincinnati Bengals hosting the Detroit Lions in a preseason game for the first time in 10 years. The Lions holding back most of their starters and instead fielding their depth pieces to get some on-field experience. The Lions only scoring 1 touchdown in their 16-14 loss last night. Backup QB Luke Altmaier connecting with wide receiver Tarek Black with under 2 minutes left to play. Detroit will host the Washington Commanders next, August 22nd. And the Detroit Tigers are continuing to make a push for the playoffs with a win over the Cleveland Guardians last night, 3-0. The Tigers taking the series 2-1 and are now only 2.5 games back from the division-leading Chicago White Sox. The Tigers kick off a 3-game series against the White Sox later today. Well, it's Friday time to decide how you'll be spending your weekend. Tanner's got you covered with a list of events and activities to make it a great weekend. Plus, meteorologist Amber Twardy spells out how the weather might impact your plans. That's in just a few minutes.